Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking about residence permit in Finland. There are different residence permits, like different types. There is the A residence permit, the B residence permit, the P residence permit, the P/EU residence permit, and then the citizenship. But in today's video, we are going to be focusing on the differences between the A residence permit and the B residence permit, guys. Before we dive right into the video, my name is Uchechi Blessing. I'm a nursing student living in Finland with my family. In this channel, we talk about everything Finland, how to move to Finland, studies in Finland, and we make vlogs, we make videos showing you the environment of Finland and how things work here in Finland. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. You're highly welcome. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and to returning subscribers, welcome back, guys, and thank you for the support so far. Do well to like my video, comment if you have any question, and don't forget to hit on the notification bell to always be notified each time I post new videos. Let's dive right into the video, guys. I've always talked about how organized and progressive the Finnish system is, guys. If you want to move to Finland, you'll be needing a residence permit, guys. That is if you're moving to Finland to stay for more than 3 months, because you can actually move to Finland using a visa, and that lasts for up to 3 months. So if you're coming to Finland to stay for more than 3 months, you'll be needing a residence permit. It's either you get the A residence permit or the B resident permit. And everything I'm going to be mentioning now about resident permit is based on the current immigration law. Yes, because the new government have already proposed a new immigration policy, which they are still debating on. It hasn't been a law yet, guys. So we are still using the current law. So we are going to be talking about the A resident permit, guys. So if you're moving to Finland through work, that is if you get a job in Finland and you are moving, you're going to be given an A residence permit. If you're moving to Finland through family reunion, asylum, or through studies, if you're coming to study in universities or University of Applied Sciences, you're going to be issued an A residence permit. But the A residence permit that is being given to someone that is moving to Finland through studies is a little different from the one being given to someone that moved through family, asylum, or through work. Is a little different in the sense that if you're moving as a student to Finland, the A residence permit that you get doesn't give you the opportunity to enjoy all the benefits that has been given to someone that moved through family. Like, you are not entitled to the same benefits. Yes, you need to pay for your school fees, while a person that moved through family has that privilege of not paying for studies in Finland, something like this. You need to pay for healthcare, which is different from other people that are being given A residence permit. So if you're moving to Finland through studies, it's a little bit different, guys. So let's talk about how many years a person that moved to Finland through A residence permit is expected to stay in Finland. Okay, if you're moving to Finland through work, you're going to be given this A residence permit to stay in Finland for 1 year. After 1 year, you're supposed to renew this residence permit. The same thing applies to when you're moving through family reunion or through asylum. You're usually being given a period of 1 year. And then after this, you can renew your residence permit. After you have renewed your residence permit, you get a maximum of 4 years, sometimes 2 years, sometimes 3 years, depending on your situation in Finland. Yes, guys. So for someone that is moving through studies, for your first day in Finland, you're given the number of years based on what you're coming to study. Like, if you're studying in a university and you're supposed to study for 4 years, the A residence permit that you're being granted is meant to last for that 4 years. If you're moving through master studies and your study is supposed to last for 2 years, you're going to get this A residence permit for 2 years. So it depends on the number of years that you're supposed to use and study. As a student, when you're done with studying, when you must have completed your education, you can renew your residence permit. Yes, but doing that, you need a job. You need to find a job. If luckily for you, you have a job and you studied for 2 years, you can renew your residence permit and it becomes a work residence permit. You're going to be given 1 year residence permit, and after this 1 year, you can now renew it just like the normal work residence permit. And if you're a student that have studied for 4 years in Finland and you get a job after studying, you can renew your residence permit to permanent residence permit. Yes, guys, according to the current law, if you've lived in Finland for a maximum of 4 years, you can apply for a permanent residence permit. So if you studied a 4-year course, after studying, you can apply for a permanent residence permit. But one thing is that you must have secured an employment. And with this, you're going to be able to apply for your permanent residence permit. Yes, guys. And for someone that is not able to find a job, if unfortunately for you, you couldn't secure a job after your studies in Finland, you can actually renew your residence permit based on the fact that you're looking for a job and you have a degree which you obtained in Finland, and you're going to be given 1 year, yes, 1 year residence permit to search for a job. And when you must have searched for this job within this 1 year that you've been given and you're not able to secure a job, you're going to be given another 1 year residence permit, another opportunity to search for a job. But this is the last opportunity that you're going to have to search for a job. If luckily for you, you get an employment, then you can apply for another residence permit based on work. So that is how it works as a student living in Finland, guys. Let's talk about the B residence permit, guys. The B residence permit is referred to as a temporary residence permit. This is mostly offered to people coming for courses other than higher education, like someone coming to study in vocational school. They're being given the B residence permit. So let's talk about the years a person that is coming to study in vocational school with a B residence permit is being offered to live in Finland. So when you move into Finland to study a vocational course that is going to last for 2 years or 1 year and 6 months, you're being given a residence permit according to how many years that you're supposed to study in that course. Yes, guys. But what is considered mostly as a difference between a person with B residence permit and a person with A residence permit is the period towards permanent resident. For instance, a person that's coming to study in a vocational school for 1 year, your 1 year is being calculated as 6 months, guys. It is being registered as 6 months that you are living in Finland for 6 months. If you've lived in Finland for 2 years, your 2 years is being calculated as 1 year, your 4 years is being calculated as 2 years. That is the main difference between the B residence permit and the A residence permit. But someone that has B residence permit can actually change their residence permit to an A residence permit, maybe through work. When you get employed, you can actually change your residence permit to a work permit, and through this you have an A residence permit. Or maybe someone that is studying in a vocational school can change to a university or University of Applied Sciences, and also their residence permit changes, they reapply and they are given an A residence permit as well, guys. Another difference between the A residence permit and the B residence permit is that someone that has the B residence permit doesn't enjoy all the privileges that are being given to someone that has the A residence permit, guys. Yes, for example, registering in your municipality. For someone that has an A residence permit, they can easily register in their municipality. That is, they can get all the benefits that are being given in the municipality level. Yes, but for someone with a B residence permit, that person will have to meet up with some criteria as a B residence permit holder. This includes that you must have an employment contract or a student certificate that shows that your studies in Finland will continue for at least 2 years, meaning that if you're coming to study in a vocational school that only lasts for 1 year, you're not going to have this privilege. But if your studies is going to continue at least 2 years, then you'll be eligible to register at a municipality. So now let's talk about the family of someone that has an A permit or a B permit. So when you have an A permit, your family, that is your children, your husband, that's your spouse, has the same A permit, and they're being given 1 year just as you, a renewable permit. After the 1 year, they can also renew their residence permit to maximum of 4 years, just as the main applicant. Yes, and the same thing applies to someone that is coming as a student with a residence permit. When you come in as a student and you have 4 years of study, as I said before, you're going to be given a residence permit that lasts for the period of time according to what you're studying, according to your education. But for your family, because a student can come to Finland with their family, but for your family member, it is a different case. They're going to be given a 1 year residence permit, which is renewable as well. For someone that has a B permit, it is also the same. Their family member also have B permit, just as the main applicant. In conclusion, as a student that has an A residence permit, after you must have lived in Finland for 4 years and you have a work, you can apply for your permanent residence permit, yes, and thereafter you can apply for citizenship. But that is after you must have passed your UKI test, a language test for everyone living in Finland before you're eligible to apply for citizenship. Then you must pass your UKI test, have a job, and you must have a good record as well before you can apply for your citizenship, guys. Yes, I hope you understand very well what I've explained. If you have more questions, you can drop it on the comment section, or you have something to add, you can always drop it on the comment section. And you can also send me an email. You can find it there on my description box. My email address is there on the description box, guys. So thank you for listening, and please like my video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell so that you'll always be notified each time I drop new videos, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.